Hello, welcome back. Today it's MCC 18 time, baby. Let's go. MCC 18 team and player predictions. I hope I'm not as close to my keyboards as last time, because last time what happened was also ignore the dog. He's just barking over there. I have no idea what he's barking at, to be honest with you. So just leave him be. He's fine. He'll get sorted out. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. And then players. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, team. Let's see, shall we? First of all, Red Rabbits. Wisp, Phil, Jack, and Tommy. Now, this team entirely depends on whether they actually try or not. Because if they throw for content, then they're not getting anywhere, but I'll assume they'll try their best. But then again, it's kind of hard because Phil hasn't been doing his best lately. Tommy has gone off like a good event, but I mean, it's good for his standards, right? MCC 17. Although he came 7th in teams, but that's only because of like 2 games. That's how dreams teams actually go. Like usually they'll do well the majority of the event, and then they lose in like build mart or something, and then get out of dodgeball. That's how things go. But this team, if they play to their full potential, so let's say that Phil actually does what Phil usually does, and let's say that Tommy, if the chemistry is there, I want to say they'll came 4th, and the only reason why I say they came 4th is because there's still like events like Build Mart, which I don't think this team will be very good at, but at the same time maybe, because I have no idea how good these teams are at Build Mart. I haven't watched Build Mart that much, but like I think this team will came like top at a lot of the games, but I have no idea about the rest. Like PvP games, I think even movement games, this team is good. But stuff like Build Mart, or I have no idea if they'll bring back Bingo, or yeah, I don't think they'll bring back Bingo, but if that returns, then I don't think they'll be very good at that too. Parkour tag is I think. I have no idea. I think Phil is pretty good at parkour tag. Tommy is too. The other 2, I have no clue. I can't recall like parkour tags that much. Okay, next up, the Orange Oozes, which is Gizzy, Mefs, Tapel, and Kratzy. First impression, kinda OP. Not going to lie to you. Tapel Kratzy is a really good duo, first of all. Add Mefs to that. Like, Tapel is like an average, 2600 player? And Kratzy is an average, 2700? And Mefs is an average 2500 player? And Gizzy, who's actually not that bad either. He's like, 2000, 1900, 2000 player? Like, this team is severely overpowered, I think. But at the same time, like, Mavs hasn't played in a while, I guess. But that doesn't mean anything because he's always on the practice server. Kratzy has gone off an MC 17. Which team did he play in? I can't remember. And then Tapel also didn't play last event. But the event previously, 16? I mean, in 15 he got like a really good score with the... It's 15 or 16? It's 15 with... What's it called? the thing, Pink Parrots with Wilbur Ranbu, and if Tapa with Ranbu, Wilbur, and Tabo was that, I think. If that team can get third, this team can definitely nag either second or first. I'll put them in first for now. I think this team is really, really good. Actually, it's not Orange Oswald, it's Orange Oozes. Next team, the Mustard Mummies with Sylvie, Tubbo, Sapnap, and Scott. Now, this team will have really good chemistry, but at the same time, I think Scott will help with build more. But at the same time, Like, I feel like the majority of these teams' weaknesses are build mode. So, Samnap, really good. S tier. Absolutely. He can definitely thrive in this team because, like, Tubbo is like an average 2200. Scott is an average 2400. Samnap's like a 2900. And Sylvie's like what, 1500, but she's been getting better. So I feel like this team is better than the Red Ravens, I think. Maybe not, because the Red Ravens have like, the entire team is like, I have no idea. It depends on game order really, because I think this team can do really, really well in majority of games. But like, let's say they play survival games. I've heard that Scott's instinct is to just go back and survive, like stay back, while Savnap's instinct is just attack. So there might be some conflicting in there in PvP games maybe, but we'll see. I'll put them here for now. The Mustard Mummies. I think they can do better than the Red Ravens. Next up, Lime, with Gina, Illumina, Captain Puffy, and Ryguy Rocky. So Illumina and Ryguy played together in MCC Pride, so they're not like new. They're not new to each other. They've played before. Illumina and Captain Puffy teamed together in MCC 12, so they're not new anymore. Gina is a new player. If I have to guess, she's the equivalent of Sylvie, if I have to guess. So I might be completely wrong here. She might be extremely cracked, and I just have no idea. So I think her and Captain Puffy are friends in real life, so that chemistry should be there. But I don't think they'll place that high. I don't think so. So I'll put them in. I really hate when I have to put them in some teams at like the bottom half, because it's like I'm dismissing them, I'm not. This is that, as things are, this is where I think this is what I think. Next up is the Green, Nikki, H-Bomb, Gem team. Now, Gem and Green, Hermitcraft, they've played with each other before. H-Bomb and Green have played in MCC 15, although only the later half of the games. H-Bomb and Gem usually review VODs together. And Nikki has Nikki teamed with like H. Nikki and H are in the Dream SMP, so they have that connection. But I don't think she has any connection to like the outside. To like Green or Gem, I don't think she has that connection yet. But I feel like they're like the wholesome team, right? They'll figure it out. Now this team is I don't think is very strong at PvP games. I think this team is really, really good at like Build Mart or like Sands of Time. Although in Sands of Time, who will be the Sandkeeper? Because Nikki runs, Green runs, although Green has been the Sandkeeper before. H-Bomb runs, of course, and Gem runs, so I have no idea who will be the Sandkeeper. It's the same thing as the Red Ravens, because all of them runs usually. Orange Juices, I can see like maybe. I think if I was in that team, Gizzy will be the Sandkeeper. In Mustard Mummies, I think should Sylvie be the Sandkeeper? Oh no, Scott's the Sandkeeper, of course. Scott's the Sandkeeper. And in Lime, I can see like G Nelly being the Sandkeeper. Now overall, where will this team place? It really depends. If it's like PvP oriented, like MCC, like Battle Box survival games and like Sky Battle, I don't think this team will do that well. But otherwise, I can see them being like between. I can see them between like the Red Ravens, like 3, 4, and 5. I think are interchangeable. Okay, next up, Science Centipedes. With Captain Sparkles, Ronbu, sorry, Sneak, and Wilbur. Wilbur and Ronbu have obviously played together before. I think Wilbur has been on Ronbu's team like every single time he's in MCC. Sneak, Sneak has played with them both before, and Captain has also played with them before, because I think they used to play Phasmophobia together. I think so. They have chemistry there. So this team has really, really good chemistry. I think they'll be decent at almost every game. Where do I think they'll place? Sneak, I think last time like his debut didn't do him justice, because like the entire Blue Bats team underperformed severely. So I think he'll do better this time. I think this team has a really good chance. I'll put them in 6 for now, but just know that they have a really, really good chance of getting up there. But I think they're. It really depends on game order, of course. Game order and what's played, what's not played. And then Aqua with Puns and Frost. Shovel and Gumi. And Frost and Gumi, same boat as H and Gem. They review VODs together. Puns is just Puns. Puns is cracked. Puns and Ant have obviously been playing together in a lot of things. I think they played in like Pommel Party. They play in like Dream SMP, of course. There's a lot of places where they've played together. Shelby, I can't think of like the connection she'll have, but she's a good person. She'll fit right in, I think. I don't think there's a world where this team doesn't have good chemistry. It's just like maybe sometimes they're off sync, maybe. But I feel like they'll work together really, really well. Now I'm sorry to I think I will lower the Lime Llamas now, because truthfully, like, I'll put, as much as I don't want to, I think I'll put them in 10th. And that's not disrespect to like Illumina or like Gianelli or the entire team, to be honest with you. It's just that I think in the grand scheme of things, I think between that and I think that's the worst team here. I'm sorry. I just think that they're the worst teams here. Because like, just look at them. I mean, like, it's not a matter of like, oh, your personal scores. It's like that What did Captain Puffy play last event? I don't think so. Did Raiga hasn't played in like 5 MCCs? Like, and GNL is completely brand new. It's just that their inactivity, I think, makes them worse than what they like were expected to be. Now, next up. Oh yeah, I haven't ranked Aqua yet. I think they'll be higher than 6. I think Cyan. Do I think they'll be better than the Green Goblins? Yes. I'll put them here actually. I'll move everyone down. And I'll actually put 4th. I think they'll come 4th. So this Aqua. Although, am I overrating the Mustard Mummies? Am I overrating the Mustard Mummies? Is my question. I might be. I might be overrating them. I have no idea. I think I am, to be honest with you. So I'll move them right there. So I'll move everyone down, right? So this is the Mustard Mummies. So next up is the Blue Banshees with 5-up Pete, Dan, and Pearl. Now, what this team lacks, I think, is a good PvP like base. I feel like if they were in like Battle Box, I don't think they'll do really well. Maybe they'll go for the wool strat, just go for the middle. Like, I don't know. That team, I think this team will be very, very good at build mark. What is Dan good at? I mean, I think Dan is an all-rounder. I mean, like, he's decent at everything, but like, what's like his forte? Because Pete, I know, is a really good movement player and a really good like communicator and like stuff like that. 5-up, 5-up is really good tactically, and Pearl is like a good builder and stuff. This team will perform really well if battle boxes doesn't get played. I think this team will do really good. Has Dan played parkour tag before? I can't remember, honestly. I don't know. Because if he has played parkour tag before, what event is he in? Is it 11? I think it's in 14. I think he has played parkour tag before. I don't know. I think they're just one of the strongest team out there if the game order fits them. If the game order fits them, I think they're one of the strongest teams out there. But do the thing fit them? I have no idea. I think I'll move them above the Aqua Abominations or below. I think they'll come below the Aqua Abominations. I know there's like a million 4s, but like, you know, I'll fix them later, so don't worry about it. Next up, Violet Vampires with CPK, Joel, Jimmy, and Ollie? Yeah. It's just that the problem with this team is that, well, they're really, really good friends, right? But CPK last time he played got like 5th individually. Joel came like 6th. And Jimmy has been kinda underperforming, but I think in recent like events he's bumped it up. And Ollie's improving slightly every MCC, I think. Where will this team place? I mean, no disrespect, but like, I can't see them like. I think they'll have too much fun. And it's not like that's a bad thing. The entire goal of MCC is to have fun, but like, I think sometimes might just, I don't know. I have no idea how this team will do, honestly. I think they're still below the Science Centipede, so I'll put them here. I mean, I think they're good at PvP games. They're pretty good at movement games. Build one, I think they're still pretty decent. So, the reason I put them in ninth, is just because that the previous times the like CPK got fifth and Joel got sixth, which, is is a statement of their abilities, but at the same time they have like when CPK got fifth, he has Dream at fourth. When Joel got sixth, I think Fruit was at second. Like they have like S tiers, like bringing them up. So I kind of want to see them succeed without the S tiers, but I haven't seen that yet. So although I know they've gotten better, I need to see them perform well without S tiers. So yeah, that's the only reason why I put them down there. Although at the same time, like look at how close these teams are. Like between all of these teams, I think all of them has a chance to win. It's just it just depends on like game order. It depends on like what gets played, what's not played, stuff like that. Also, if they somehow bring back like Rocket Spleef, imagine. And I'll be honest, I'll put the pink right here. I think that's where they fit. I mean, it's not pink parrots; it's fuchsia Frankenstein. I hope I spell this right. I think this team, Awesome Dude is one of the most like. I think he's one of the most like mechanically well, not me- he's one of the most technical player in the event. Like, Awesome Dude knows like the game mechanics. He knows like the AIs and stuff. Although it doesn't help very much with like this, it might help with like it might like show that he knows he can like learn stuff really really quickly. So I think he'll learn the game mechanics of the MCC games really quickly. I think they'll perform well. Quackity has shown that he could be a valuable member to the team. I mean, every member is a valuable member, but like last time in MCC 15, like Sands of Time, like when he got 2 vaults, like he showed his value out there, right? And Georgia Dream, the classic duo. You could almost never go wrong with that. The only duo that's better with Dream is Dream and Sapnap. Uh, Dream and George have teamed several times before. The first MCC, MCC 6, MCC 7, when MCC 11 when they won. MCC. How many times have George and Dream have teamed together a lot, basically. Awesome Dude first event, I think he'll do really, really well. Because he's experienced. And Quackity has been in several MCCs. Won one in MCC 15 with Dream 2. So I think they'll do really, really well. Because their chemistry and the fact that I think with Awesome Dude on the team, I think he can help the team with build mart, to be honest with you, because I feel like he's one of the smartest players. He's one of the smarter players, right? So I think he can help with build mart on this team too. And Dream, George, and Quackley will cover for like PvP and like movement and stuff. Although to get to the other side, might be this team's downfall. Dream is really good at it. George, I think, is pretty decent at it. Awesome and Quackity, I have no clue. So I feel like they won't get like team bonuses and stuff. So we'll see though. We'll see. They might just pop off. I have no idea. So this is my list, I think. Let me fix this for you real quick. So this is 3. This is 5. This is 6. This is 7. This is 8. And this is 9. I think that's my final list. Of course, it really depends on game order. Of course, it really depends on game order, like what game gets played and what's not played. I've said that a million times, but it's true. It's really based on that. Now, players. Who do I think will came first overall? Last October MCC, Dream popped off. Will he be able to do it again? No clue. But I think the safest option to put at number 1 is always Pete. It's always Pete. And number 2, I can see Pons, I can see Illumina. I can see Sapnap, you know. Although this is the first MCC without Quig in it, so kind of missed the guy, to be honest with you. And this also without Fruit too, so yeah. I think 2 will be Sapnap. 3 will be Dream. And 4 will be like Puns. I think Kratzy will come 6th. My Tapel might come top 10. H-Bomb, Illumina. I think Illumina will still do really, really well. Illumina. And then like Tapel. I want to say CPK makes the top 10. I kind of want to see him do well, you know. And then I want to say like Tapel. And then like who? And then I want to see like who can make the top 10. H-Bomb, probably. And at the last position in the top 10, I think I want to give this to... I'll be honest with you, I don't think Grian's getting top 10 again. I don't think Wilbur's getting top 10 again. This might go to Frost. I think that's my top 10. I think I'll move CPK down. I think I'll move these 2 up and CPK at like the bottom. I want to see CPK make the top 10. So yeah. This is 7. This is 8. This is 9. Boom. That's the list. So, that's my team and player prediction. If you liked it, like and subscribe. Feel free to comment anything. Peace out.